guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is that day of the month where it is time for monthly favorites. I cannot believe that the month of November is over, but I'm super excited that we're going into December, which means anything and everything Christmas related. It is my second favorite time of the year next to like the October, Halloween, beginning of fall sort of time, so super excited. It's a little surreal that this month is already over, but super excited to be going into December. I have quite a few goodies for you today. Nothing too crazy, but definitely some new makeup products that I have been loving this month, along with a couple other things. So if you guys are interested in seeing what I've been loving this month, then just keep watching. Throughout the month, I keep a running list of all the things that I've been loving and using throughout the month, so that way when I come to make this video, I sort of know what I want to put in there. There are some products I have to write down to kind of remember because I might not use them on a daily basis, but I know I've been loving them. Then there's other products that are just no-brainers. Without a doubt, they're going to be on my monthly favorites. So the first one is definitely one of those no-brainer products. It is from Lush, and it is the King of Skin Body Bar, I think it's called. It's a body bar, body butter bar, something. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's essentially like the Lazy Girl lotions. Because it's gotten a lot colder recently, my skin has been much more dry, so this guy is amazing in the shower. After you have kind of like shaved, washed, cleansed your body, you bring this into the shower with you, run it under the water, and it turns into like a oily kind of massage bar, if you will. So then you just kind of rub it all over your skin, and then I rinse off, and then I hop out. My skin is just super nourished, super soft, and definitely seriously hydrated. These run about $13 a piece, I think, so they're a little pricey, but they last probably 2 to 3 weeks. The hydration you get out of this is just absolutely fabulous. So if you have dry skin, I would definitely recommend picking up one of these guys from your local Lush store, or you can order online. I will definitely link it below so you can read up on it and see if it's something you'd be interested in. So highly recommend it. Definitely going to be my favorite probably through to like March. So it's going to be a reoccurring theme in this video about my dry skin. This past month, I have really been trying to get it under control. So along with my dry skin all over my body, my lips have also been dry. So I have 2 lip conditioning products that I want to share with you guys that I've really been loving this month. The first one is the Smith's Minted Rose Lip Balm. So essentially all this has in it is petroleum peppermint oil and cottonseed oil. So apparently those 3 are like the trifecta for like the best chapstick on the planet. It literally smells like mint and roses, 2 of my favorite scents. I definitely like a little bit of menthol in my chapsticks. It makes me feel as if they're working a little bit harder than they actually are, giving that really nice cooling, relieving sensation. I picked this guy up at Urban Outfitters. I know they sell it at Sephora, maybe a couple drugstores you might be able to find it at, I'm not really sure. But I had heard a lot about it, and when I saw it standing in line at Urban Outfitters, I went ahead and picked it up because my lips were severely chapped at the moment, and I have just had it ever since. I keep it in my purse. I always have it with me just in case, because this winter weather has been killing my skin in every sense of the word recently. So this I definitely use on a daily basis. Highly recommend it. The next one is the Bite Agave Lip Mask. So this is a little on the pricier end. This tube runs you about 28 bucks. This guy is just a really thick lip mask. I use it probably every other night. I feel like if I use it every night, my lips sort of get addicted to it, and I feel like I need it at the end of the day. So we don't want that. You want your lips to be able to hydrate themselves, and when you put a lot of chapstick on repeatedly, it pulls the natural oils out of your lips, which again causes you to become sort of addicted to it because you feel like you need it because your lips aren't producing their own natural oils. This guy I definitely use about every other night, and I've had it since October, and you can see there's barely anything gone from it. So it definitely lasts you a really long time. So it's a higher priced item, but you get a lot out of it because you only need a teeny bit. And in the morning when I wake up, if I've used this, I can still sort of feel the remnants on my lips, and they're still super plush and still really, really moisturized when I wake up, which is really nice. So it definitely helps, but I would suggest only using it every other night so your lips don't really become dependent on it. Okay, so we'll just keep going on the lip train. I am going to show you the 3 lipsticks that I have been loving this month. There's 2 from MAC and 1 from Milani. The first one from MAC is called Tribalist. It's from their Holiday Heirloom Mix. So it is their holiday collection that they come out with every year. It is this beautiful, deep plum sort of color. I absolutely love it. It's so gorgeous. I definitely love those deep plums and those deep reds when it comes to lipsticks during the winter. Those are my go-tos. Those are my favorites. Let me swatch it for you. It definitely doesn't come out as dark as it really is in real life on camera, but it's just a beautiful, beautiful plummy purple color. The next 2 lipsticks that I have been loving are 2 reds. Going into the holiday season, I love a good red lip, so I've definitely been reaching for these and filming some tutorials for some awesome holiday looks and just wearing them to work and all that sort of stuff to get in the spirit of the holiday season. So the first red that I've been reaching for is the Viva Glam Rihanna red. It is just a beautiful, frosty, multi-dimensional red lipstick. It's such a beautiful color. It's definitely a little bit more of a warmer, pinkier red, I would say. But I love the frost in it. It almost has like a gold fleck in it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It definitely looks pretty pink on camera. It's not that pink. It's much more of a true red, especially if you pair it with like a nice cherry liner. It won't be as pink, but I absolutely love that color. Rihanna has been MAC's Viva Glam ambassador for, I think, the past couple years. So her reign is over at the end of this year, and Miley Cyrus will be the new Viva Glam ambassador for the MAC AIDS Fund. So this lipstick, along with her Viva Glam Rihanna 2, which is that beautiful gray mauve color, I actually wore that in my Bare Eyes, Bare Lips video, so I will link that down below for you guys if you want to check it out. Both of those lipsticks are going to be gone at the end of this year. So definitely if you're interested in checking those out or swatching them, maybe trying them on to see if it's something you want to add to your collection, highly recommend doing that in the next month or so because it will be gone and then it will be everything Miley. So be on the lookout for that one. It's supposed to be a really good one. And the last red lip that I have been loving is one of the Milani lipsticks in the color High Voltage. So this one is just your typical fire engine true red. It is absolutely gorgeous. The color is so opaque. They go on super, super creamy, really pigmented, and they smell absolutely beautiful. It definitely has more of a satin finish, so it's not a true matte, but it's not necessarily going to give you a crazy amount of sheen either. So a satin finish is kind of in the middle. You're going to get a full opaque coverage with just a tiny bit of moisturization. So you're going to have that slight shine, but definitely nothing like a cream sheen or a lip gloss would give you. So that is the swatch of that one. They look very similar, but as you can see, this one definitely has a little bit more of just a true red color compared to the Viva Glam Rihanna, which is definitely a little bit of a warmer red. This one, to me, is right in the middle. It wouldn't really say it's super cool, wouldn't really say it's super warm. It's just your nice, true red. So love, love, love this one. And you may or may not be seeing the Milani High Voltage lipstick in a tutorial coming up soon. Just saying. So I am forever trying new foundations, switching up foundations. I have so many foundations in my makeup collection, ranging from super sheer to full coverage, from matte finishes to dewy finishes. So it's always important to have a selection of foundations in your collection in order to cater to your skin and what your skin's needs might be on a daily basis. So I've been using the BB cream from Garnier, which I've absolutely loved, but I kind of used it throughout the summer and, you know, was really loving it. Last month I was like, you know what, I'm ready for something new. I had used it for a couple months and was ready for a change. And given that my skin was a little bit drier, I looked into foundations that were a little bit more hydrating, and I went with the MAC Face and Body Foundation. I had tried this probably a year or two ago, and it just wasn't for me because, again, my skin was a lot more oily then, and this is a water-based hydrating foundation. So I wanted to give this a shot again in hopes that maybe now my skin would take it a little bit better, and oh my gosh, it's taken it a lot better. There is no SPF in it, so it's beautiful in photos. It gives an absolutely flawless finish. It goes on super sheer, so you have to layer it a little bit, but you can definitely get up to a medium coverage, and then you can throw some concealer on and things like that to hide any other, you know, more intense imperfections if you feel like you need it. This is just an absolutely flawless foundation. I love it so much. I'm definitely going to pick up quite a few more in quite a few colors for my freelance kit. So it is a wonderful, wonderful foundation for weddings or any kind of special event that you might have because it photographs so beautifully. I am in the color N2, so all I have are like N1 to N9 or 8 or 9, and then C1 to C8 or 9, so you're neutral or you're cool. So the neutral has a little bit more pink in it, the cool has a little bit more yellow. So just based on your skin tone, you can decide which color you would be. Again, I'm an N2, so if you're similar to my skin tone, this would probably work for you. Definitely has become one of my favorite foundations of all time. So once I bought that foundation, I was putting it on with my tried and true Sigma F80 Kabuki brush, and I felt as though it just wasn't going on the way that I wanted it to. So I went through my collection and rummaged through some stuff and came across my beloved beauty blender that I had sort of shoved in the back of my drawer and hadn't used for quite a while. So I whipped him out and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give this a shot with my MAC Face and Body and see what the coverage looks like. And oh my gosh, these two coupled together are like BFFs for life. So this guy is small right now, so you just put it under the water. You put it under the water and kind of rinse it out. Get it really filled up with water, rinse it out, wring it out in a towel, and then it's actually going to like double in size. So I put the foundation on the back of my hand, dip it on, and then I literally just blot it right all over my face. In my video that I did a couple days ago, that was the way that I put on my foundation. So if you want to check that out, I'll link that video down below so you can see the Beauty Blender and the MAC Face and Body in action. But seriously, these two together are just... And last but not least, I wanted to talk to you guys about some amazing pigments that I picked up from MAC. So, if you saw my last video, you saw that I used some of them in my tutorial, so you got to see a little bit of them in action. But I picked up 2 of the pigment packs from MAC. They are amazing. They are packs of pigments for the holiday season. Just trying to turn these bad boys around. So they are these beautiful packs for the holiday season. As you can see, you get 4 pigments and a glitter. So this guy is just straight gold glitter, which is amazing. So this is the gold beige pigment set. So I picked this one up because I have nothing like this in my collection, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And you can just do a beautiful neutral smoky eye with a pop of glitter with this one. So I love this one. Next one that I picked up, I actually have on my eyes today. The reason I picked up this one was because going through my collection, I genuinely couldn't find anything that even looked remotely close to these colors. So I definitely wanted to pick it up because since these are limited edition, I know they're not going to be around but through the holiday. So I wanted to pick them up before they were gone. And these are just such a good deal because you get, again, you get the 4 pigments, you get this beautiful gray glitter. So 1, 2, 3, 4 pigments and the beautiful gray glitter. And these retail for $35 a piece. You need to use such a small amount of pigments when you do use them that you will have these for years. For years. I mean, you could use these every day and still probably have it for at least 3 years, I would say. These are a great deal for an even better product, and I would highly suggest checking them out. They make great gifts if you're going to a holiday party. They're $35, and if a woman wears makeup, she will wear these. So definitely keep these in mind. They are absolutely amazing. Okay, so I did the best I could with the swatches. They're a little tough to swatch. This is Lithe. This is the lightest one. Lithe, I think it's called. This one is the beautiful, it's almost like a rosy gold sort of color. It's called English Gilt. This one, which is my absolute favorite, is called Pretty Me Up. And this one is just gold. And this one, as you can see, is a little bit different. It's just straight gold glitter. So I would highly suggest you using a lot of Fix Plus or even lash glue to apply this because it is essentially just loose glitter. And then this one is a beautiful matte pigment called Deep Brown. So this is the whole gold beige set of the pigments. Here are the amazing blue silver pigment swatches. I mean, can we just take a minute and gawk at how amazing these are? So this one is called White. This is actually a permanent one that is in the Pigment collection. So you really love this one and only this one, then you can just go to any MAC store and get the white pigment. This one is called Blue Noir. This one is Deep Blue Green. This is the Gray Glitter. So it really does have like a really nice blue-gray effect. And this one is Dark Soul. So these are all of the pigments out of the Blue Silver Pigment pack. Alright guys, so I think that does it. That was all my favorites for the month. So let me know what you think. Give the video a thumbs up. If you're really liking these videos, it's definitely something I'm going to continue to do every month because, let's be real, I'm always going to be having products that I love every single month. Everything that I mentioned in this video is definitely down in the bottom bar. There's direct links to everything, so check it out, look around, see if there's anything that you want to add to your collection. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for all of you who have already subscribed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.